Hello, guys. Good to see you all once again. And I'm sure by now, most of you must have heard about the new Canada visa route. And I always say it's not about how quick or how fast you hear about the news, but the question you should ask yourself: how genuine, how detailed is this news I'm hearing? And that's why this channel is here. We'll take our time to do in-depth research to make sure you get the whole picture. And I always tell people that by the time you watch our videos, you should be able to submit applications by yourself, either to school or for scholarship or either for employment, because our videos are detailed and our videos gives you genuine information. And that's why we are here to tell you about this new visa route. Actually, it's not new. It was in existence. It's been in existence since 2019. However, it's coming to a closure on 17th of June 2024. And as a matter of fact, the Minister of Immigration has come to announce adjustments to new visa rules. They've come to announce its extension, and they've rather even made the eligibility criteria very, very flexible so that most people can travel to Canada and benefit from this amazing opportunity. So if you think you are interested, recently we made a similar video to the UK, and you can see the link up there. It's kind of similar job descriptions and similar job descriptions and all that. So if you think you are interested in this Canada route, then I think you must as well will be interested in the UK video. So after watching this, just head straight to our channel and watch the UK video as well. And if you are interested in both opportunities, submit your applications, because I showed you how to apply and I'll show you agencies that are recruiting. Okay, in this video, I'm also going to show you agencies that are recruiting. I'm going to show you how to draft the email. We will open an email and we will draft it for you to see how to send your application. So please watch this video to the end so that you don't come back to get confused, or you don't come back to ask questions that have already been addressed. This opportunity is quite interesting, because the thing is, immediately you start work for 12 months. At the end of the 12 months, you just get a letter from your employer and send it to the Canada immigration that you've done 12 months, and then they will begin your permanent residence process to make you a permanent resident. Just like that. It's very, very easy, and I think it's a good opportunity. However, there are some requirements that it may be a bit challenging, but I think if you are serious and if you are really interested in this opportunity, that shouldn't be difficult for you to meet, because that's why we are here. We are here to guide you, and we are here to make sure that any opportunity you are interested in, you can pursue that opportunity. But the interesting thing is, you can actually travel with your family and become permanent residents in Canada. Okay, guys, let's go to the screen to explore this opportunity. As I said, we will look at the eligibility criteria. We will look at the requirements. These two are very important. We will also have a look at some companies that are recruiting. I'll show you a website, and actually I will demonstrate to you how to apply for the job. It's serious business here. Okay, and after that, I believe and I hope that you put this opportunity into practice. Okay, so if you are watching us and you think you are interested and you think you will implement this, I want you to leave a comment under the video. I will implement it. I will implement it. And guys, to our first timers, if you are coming across this channel for the first time, we would love to hear from you. We always love to hear from our first timers. So please, if you're a first timer, just leave a comment. I am a first timer. And if you are going to implement it, leave a comment. I will implement it. So guys, we want to hear from you first timers, so we are waiting to hear from you. We will keep in touch. Our channel is a community, it's a family. That's why we always want to hear from our first timers. And to our returning subscribers, you know that I love you guys. You guys are so amazing. Okay, so if you're a returning subscriber and if you need any guidance, I always tell you our doors are open. You can send us email. Our email is on the screen, or you can just leave a comment under the video and we will respond to you within 24 hours. So please, let's get interactive. Okay, so, and if you haven't subscribed, please do all to subscribe, and also most importantly, please do all to like the video. Now let's go to the screen and let's explore this opportunity. Canada, here we come. I'll see you all on the other side. All right guys, so here we go. All right, so as you can see on your screen, highlights from the recent announcement. So Canada has announced a new pilot program for existing caregivers. So existing means those already in Canada using this visa route. In addition, the new pilot program in Canada grants permanent resident status to home caregivers. Permanent, so that's the word, permanent resident status. All right, and as I said, there is already an existing program which is expiring on June 17th. And because of that, the minister recently announced just few days ago that 2024 to 2026 immigration levels plan, Canada is looking to welcome 15,000 new permanent residents through the caregiver program. So guys, this is the good news, and it's not about where you've heard it, but it's about how genuine, detailed the information is. So let's look into details. So this is the Canadian website, as you can see, where we apply for the visa and all that. All right, so as I said, the current ones, they have a couple of similar programs which has closed. So we have the living carer, all these ones are closed. So this is the new one, home care provider pilot and home support worker. So we have the home child care provider and we have the home support provider. So let's look into details. Let's see what these programs entails. So the home child care provider, the home child care provider pilot and home support pilot are 5-year pilot programs. Okay, so from now for the next 5 years, that let qualified. So see the term qualified. That's why I want you to watch the video, because I'll be giving you tips and just to help you apply. Qualified carers and their family members, so you can travel with your family. Okay, family members come to Canada with the goal of becoming permanent resident. So 3 things mentioned here. Qualified, okay, you need to be qualified. You can come with your family members and you can become a permanent resident. So that's the main thing you need to pay attention to. The application process will depend on your situation, how much qualifying work experience you have. Okay, so there are 2 main occupations. The first one is the home child care provider. Yeah, and the second one is the home support worker. Okay, now, so these are the 2 main conditions. So the first one is if you've never worked full-time as a caregiver in Canada, or have less than 12 months of work experience, you can apply to the gaining experience category. So this category is for those who don't have 12 months or more experience in the care sector, or those who are currently not in Canada, that's overseas or international applicants. And this route, 12 months or more, are those who have 12 or more months experience in caregiving and already in Canada. Okay, so if you have worked full time as a caregiver in Canada, so this route is for those already in Canada. They can directly apply to the permanent residence visa route. Guys, please pay attention and listen it well. But if you are an overseas worker and you have less than 12 months of experience, then you cannot directly apply to the permanent resident route. You apply to the gaining experience category. What this meant, what this means is that after 12 months of getting to Canada and working under this visa category, you can then apply to this route to become a permanent resident. Okay, if you don't understand, please leave a comment and I will explain further. So because this is for permanent Canadians, or not permanent, I mean those already in Canada, we are going to focus on the route that allows international applicants to go to Canada. So let's click on this. So that is it. So let's see who can apply. If you have less than 12 months of qualifying work experience, you can apply for the home childcare provider pilot or home support worker pilot, as long as you meet the other eligibility requirements. So what are the requirements? Let's have a look. You should first have a genuine and valid job offer. Genuine and valid means that the employer giving you the offer needs to be existent, unlike the UK one where there are a lot of fake care homes that give people sponsorships and now they are stranded in the UK. So you need to have a genuine and valid job offer. You need to be able to do the work, meaning that you should be able to do the job requirements, and we'll be having a look at the job requirements. You need to meet the English language requirements. You need to meet the education requirements. We'll be having a look at all these so that you know what it entails. And you need to be admissible to Canada. And you need to plan to live outside the province of Quebec. Okay, now what is a genuine and valid offer? To get or finish getting the work experience you need for permanent residence through this pilot visa route, you need a genuine and valid job offer. The job you are offered must be using the offer of employment. So this is the form the Canadian government is issuing to eligible employers who can recruit from outside. If you get a job offer and it's not this kind of form, please don't receive it. It's a fake and a fraudulent activity. Your job offer needs to be full-time. That's, you need to work 30 hours a week. You need to live outside the province of Quebec, okay? And the employer shouldn't be a business or from the embassy, okay? It must be from someone hiring you directly for their own care or the care of someone. So what makes this interesting is that even individuals can recruit you. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily need to be a care home. Even individuals can recruit you to look after their parents, their spouse, their children, and all that. Yeah, and genuine means there is a real need to hire you. They need to demonstrate that they actually need you, and there is no one in Canada to occupy that vacancy. We will also review, yes, they will review your salary requirements and all that. Okay, now your qualifying work experience must be in one of these jobs. It cannot be a mix of both. This is very crucial. because in applying for your, in drafting your cover letter and your CV, you need to make sure you focus on one of these job roles. You cannot mix the responsibilities for the two. They said no mix. You cannot mix. Okay, you cannot be a mix of both jobs. Okay, so you need to make sure you are specializing in any one of them. So depending on the job vacancy you see, draft your CV to suit that. And as I said, I have a video on how to prepare a CV and cover letter. You can see the link up there. You need to you need to have the ability to work. That's, you need to have the passion. You need to be in good state of health. You need to be fit for the work. And language requirement. The language requirement is the Canadian language benchmarks for English, and also in French. In case you speak French, you are accepted. And I've seen people saying IELTS is accepted. Now let's click on this one actually, just to be sure. So this is the Canadian language benchmark. So where on this did they mention IELTS? So please, if people are telling you you can use IELTS to apply, I don't believe it, okay? So please make sure you stick to the requirements. Language requirements for this visa route is the Canadian language benchmark. If you click on it, you'll get more details how to apply and how to write that exam. And education, you must have completed post-secondary education, okay? So that's secondary school. You need to have completed secondary school or diploma or degree, all those. Initially, the first one, they accepted from diploma. But because they've made this one very flexible, they are accepting secondary school candidates. And also, they want your academic credentials or certificates or transcripts to be evaluated, so that they will know that it's in line with the Canadian academic system. So we will have a look at that one in a minute as well. So this is the arrangements. Anyone who recruits you needs to meet these standards. The room they will give you needs to meet certain criteria. So this is very interesting. Let's move on. Now this is the get your education certificates assessed. So this is the website of the institution that will assess or evaluate your academic certificates. Okay, and they have a list here. So these are the only 5 eligible companies or institutions that you can contact for them to evaluate your certificates. Anything outside this means that your application will be void and null. So please make sure you do the right thing. So you can contact any of these institutions for your credentialing to be done. Okay, when you contact them, they will tell you the documents you need to provide, the cost, and how long it will take. So you need all this. So apply for the ECA for immigration purposes. So if you don't apply for this, your visa will be refused. Gather all the documents the organization needs to access your education. Yeah. Ask your school for multiple copies of your degrees, diplomas, transcripts. Follow any instructions given to submit the documents. Pay the fees. Okay? And as I said, you need to follow the instructions. That's follow the English language requirement. That's the Canadian language benchmarks. Don't be deceived that OET, IELTS, TOEFL can be used. No, they cannot. Now, these are the general job duties or responsibilities. And as I said, I have a video on UK, so please do well to watch that one. Supervise and care for children in their home. You bathe, you dress, you feed them, prepare formulas, change diapers. You prepare their meals, you take them to school, you take them to their playgrounds, and you play with them and all that. So it's kind of just nanny jobs. So please do well to watch that video on UK. It will be of great help to you. Now, let's look at how to apply for the job. So this is the common job site for the Canadian government, Job Bank. Now, if you Google Job Bank, let's just use childcare. Okay, so you just use the keywords. So remember the two job roles are the home childcare provider and home support worker. So in looking for the job, you can use the home childcare or the home support worker to look for the job. Sorry. So let's type childcare. So when you type childcare, all right, then you can just click on search. Yeah. Okay. So the opportunities will come. These are a lot. So you just need to no. Sorry, let's search again. Child. Okay. All right. So you search. All right. So all the vacancies related to childcare will pop up. So this is student job, as you can see. So you skip that one. So we have childcare worker assistant, yeah, and we have childcare worker. So all these are eligible vacancies, but you can look at the one with the higher. This says apply directly. You can look at the one with the um, higher salary. Okay, so this is 20 to 26 per hour. So let's first check this one. So when you click on that, the more details about the job. So this was posted on 28th May. Yeah, and that is the county British Columbia. Okay, and that's the salary, and it's permanent employment. They have part-time and it's during the day. It starts as soon as possible. Health benefits, financial benefits, and they have two vacancies. Yeah, languages is English, that's education, and yeah, that's the experience 1 year to less than 2 years, work site environment. So all these, they will tell you about the job, work setting, childcare center. Yeah. And these are your responsibilities. So you need to make sure you can do all these jobs. Please, if you cannot cope, don't apply. Don't go and regret. Don't go and get frustrated. Make sure you can meet up the job responsibilities. Okay, supervision 11 to 15 people. And these are the certificates. These are the things they will check. So you need to make sure you meet all these requirements. Okay. Now let's go down. And also it's worth to mention, you see the person's suitability. Now, if you check my video on CV and cover letter, I mentioned that employers look at three things. They look at eligibility, suitability, and potential. So please watch that video to get more insight. So you need to make sure that in writing your CV and cover letter, you cover all these qualities to get shortlisted. Now, let's look at who can apply. They said if you are not authorized to work in Canada, do not apply. Well, then this does not apply to us. So let's just ignore it and go back. Okay. So all right, let's look at this one. So that's how it works. Some you qualify, some you not qualify. So it's the same thing. You just need to check all that. But let's look at who can apply. The employer accepts applications from Canadian citizens and permanent or temporary residents of Canada. Other candidates with or without a valid Canadian permit. Yes, so this is what we are looking for. Okay, so if you are a candidate without a Canadian permit, you can apply for these vacancies. As I said, not all the vacancies that you can apply for. So please make sure you see this. They tell you you can apply if you don't have a work permit before you apply. If not, you automatically be rejected. Okay, so if you are interested, you click on show how to apply. So how to apply? By applying directly on Job Bank. So you click apply on Job Bank, or you can apply by email. Okay, to this email, then you include this reference number in the subject area. How to apply instructions. Here is what you must include in your application. Job reference number, so that's the job reference number. Cover letter, referees attesting experience, a copy of portfolio or relevant work experience, highest level of education and name of institution where it was completed. Okay, this job posting includes screening questions. Please follow the questions when applying. Are you available for shift or on-call work? So your cover letter needs to address all these concerns. Okay, so please, if you are interested, just keep in touch. And also, let's see a draft email. So if you want to send by email, so dear hiring manager, so you need to look for the name from the website. So from here, you will notice that they met from the email. So you see Abby. Yeah, but if you don't know the name of the hiring manager, you can use dear hiring manager. Yeah, I am writing to express my interest in the home child caregiver position advertised. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So maybe advertised with reference number, then you enter the reference number. Yeah, my extensive experience in chat. Remember, this is not your cover letter, this is an introductory or introduction to your email. Okay, it needs to catch their attention. All right. Childcare and passion for fostering and nurturing an educational environment for children. I am excited about the opportunity to contribute to your family's needs or your institution's goals. Please find my CV and cover letter attached for your review. Remember, they mentioned other things they will need. Okay, so they mentioned certain things. So you see, find attached my cover letter, references, okay, portfolio of work experience and educational certificate. Okay, so don't just say CV and cover letter. You need to mention all the things they need you to attach. Then thank you for your consideration my application. Thank you for considering my application. I look forward to the possibility of discussing how my skills and experience align with your requirements. I'm not going to go into the CV and cover letter. Please watch my video on that. And remember, the subject area, the subject needs to be the vacancy or the job advertisement. Okay, so you see, so you can write application for childcare living carer. Then reference, you can add a reference to the subject area. So that's the job reference. Yeah. So let me just do it for you to see. So let's just copy it. So you type application for home child caregiver position. Okay. Then reference number. Then you type reference number. Yeah, so that's it. Then you go to here, attach files. Then you attach all the things you want to attach. Then you send. But it's important that your CV contains your contact details. Please watch that video. It will be really helpful for you. Now, this also, so aside the job bank, these are other companies that are recruiting. Dovit, okay, is also a company that recruits. They also have courses actually. So if you want to take any course, you can do that. And we also have the Harbor Global Services. All these are care hiring in Canada. Okay, so these are also helpful. Yo, guys. So I'm sure you guys you enjoyed it, isn't it? All right. So that's the opportunity. It's really amazing. It's a great opportunity. That's why we've taken time to take you through the process and where to apply for the job. So please, if you think you are interested, just leave a comment. I will implement it. If you're a first timer, we want to hear from you. Just leave a comment. I am a first timer. and I will implement it. And after that, please like the video and subscribe before you log off. And as I said, we have a similar video, um, similar recruitment to the UK. You can watch the video, or you can just head straight to our channel to watch that video. We have similar videos to Finland, and our emails are full. People telling us, oh, we've applied for Finland, we've applied to Estonia, we've applied to the UK, we've applied to, so people are, guys, people are traveling, people are benefiting. So don't slack, don't be sluggish, don't be reluctant. Just pursue the opportunity, and one day your light will shine. I love you guys all. And as I said, just type I will implement it. If you're a first timer, leave a comment. I am a first timer and I will implement it. And please subscribe, share the video, and like for your loved ones to also benefit. We will see you soon. We are bringing you some scholarship opportunities in the coming days as well. So stay tuned and don't miss any opportunity. Love you all. Bye bye.